Hello, my people. How do you do? I changed the batteries in my flashlight that I bought about 2 months ago, so I could see in my car. Because I can't keep my lights on. Because my battery's already being drained from each having to charge my phone in my car all the time. I may leave my door open and having to use my light at different times and keeping my doors open to look for things. But see, and I still have one there that's kind of, but I can't go in and take a shower tonight, so I'm gonna wait. I gotta clean my face with bleach and Dawn soap, but I'm eating my strawberries, and I've had to waste all of this. Hold on. See, all that's wasted. I had to cut all that off. The tops, and then the sides, because they were all like kind of, see, they have like that soggy look. They're like different colors, and then they got the bite marks in them. See, the buggies eating. They're not eating them now, but they were when I had them in the package over there. Wherever the package is over there, somewhere over there. See it? And they were up there being eaten by my pests. See? They're eating my potatoes, having a field day on my potatoes and my sweet potatoes. So, yep, that's my night. My buggies are eating all my food up on me. But yet God wants me to give my money away to other people, so I don't have no money to eat. I'm spending my money that's supposed to go on my car repairs. I don't have any money for anything. I don't get food stamps. They cut me off 2 years ago. Or a year and a half ago. And I'm using the new brush I bought, and I didn't wash it or soak it, and they've infested it with buggies, and that's how I keep getting reinfested. I need to use some Vaseline or baby oil for my hair to keep the buggies from my hair. Because the light shampoo doesn't work when I'm infested in the car. And when they go and put dust on me, they sprinkle that pixie dust all over me. And it's nothing but buggies. Itchy, itchy, itchies. Not anymore. Well, yeah, more. And I still got some glass in my finger. Some more came out. See, I gotta take this out. I'm not going in to take a shower anyway. I can't. I mean, I could, but I don't feel like it. I'm tired of, I got a cucaracha on my side view mirror. Because they're probably infesting more in my car when I'm sleeping. This brush wasn't even any good. They made it partially good. The bristles are not all the same length. Because then it would be the perfect brush, you know? Well, it would be one of. There's more than one perfect brush for the types of hair that we have, but now I've got something in my hair. I don't know what, and this ain't And I paid for a brush I didn't really need to buy. But the other one wasn't helping my hair either. Because the bristles were not firm enough and they're too wide. The vent brushes are too wide apart. So my key fob is not working. And I have to get another battery. This one is the one not working at all, except to start my car. Where's the one? It's in my door. The one that he fixed by using one of the pieces from the one that's not working now. Now this one ain't working. Because the piece probably moved. Because it's not in its spot where it's supposed to be, you know? So I'd have to open it up, which I'm going to do after I... But I have to look on the YouTube, which I can't do because my battery. It's charged, but now I'm going live and it's going to drain. And it took me all day with my car off to charge my battery. My cell phone. And these bugs are like, oh my god, you fucking piece of shit. Yeah, this ain't the perfect brush for my hair. If the bristles were all one length, yeah. And maybe a little bit more firmer. I like the pointiness of them. They're pretty good in that way. But this brush needs to be more firm. All the bristles need to be the same length. And it would be perfect. But we don't want perfect, do we? No, because of the money. We want to keep on buying and buying and buying and making more and more and more and more and more. All in the name of money. And we're wasting resources and affecting our country and our land and our planet. By creating more junk, trash, pollution, corruption. I'm brushing my hair over my strawberries. It's okay, though. It's all good. I got worms inside of me anyway. What the fuck? They made me gain 25 pounds. I'm supposed to be, 90 pounds? Because I'm only 4'8". I used to be 4'10" and 3/4. I didn't even reach a 4'11". I was 4'10" and 3/4, a quarter inch away from being 4'11". Now I'm 4'8". Ow! I can't even twist my hair and I put this over my... Ow, my fingers, I can't. Ow, oh my god. Still got lumps that won't even out. Whatever, it's better than nothing. But there's still so many cars here. And it's fucking 1:30 at night. Like 20 fucking cars here. Don't people know how to go home and sleep in their homes? No, they want to be living in their cars. Their cars ain't gonna save them. Their money isn't gonna save them when God returns. Ain't nothing gonna be able to save you but God. And even if you do survive, that doesn't mean you're gonna continue to live. Because once he wipes out the planet, there ain't gonna be much food for everybody to survive. I guess people ain't got no homes. They want to be out in their cars. Smoking that marijuana. Conversing, socializing. That ain't gonna keep you alive. Because when it comes down to survival, a brother gonna kill a brother. And a sister gonna kill a sister. These were starting to go bad too in the center. From the center, they were starting to kind of turn. But they're still red. But they just got that light. They were starting to kind of like soften up. The strawberries I'm talking about. I thought that was a hole, but it's not. So it's just they were starting to kind of, like when they thaw out and they become soggy and mushy. But some of them have some bug bites, some holes from the buggies chewing and chewing and chewing like they're doing in my potatoes back there. And my carrots. Everybody want to come to America and have fun and no work. And they think it's all playtime. Party time and playtime is all over. Thank goodness I only paid $1.69 for these. Plus tax. Damn, this one nasty. This one nasty. Guess what? I'm eating whatever is not nasty. There's so many dum-dums on this planet, man. Oh my god, it's hot. It's hot, man. Ooh, that fucking cucaracha figured out it could fly, motherfuckers. It figured out it could fly. The little ones, the American ones. It figured out it could fly. I just cleaned my fucking windshield on the inside, you know? Woosah! It's hot. And I can't go in and take a shower. I don't feel like going in with this on my face. I'll have to wait till tomorrow. I think I'm just going to put a Band-Aid on it with some ointment. Take some medicine and call it the night. I got one more strawberry left, and it's kind of nasty because it's a big one, and I'm not going to eat much of it. Actually, they only ate one area, but it's mushy from being soggy from the moisture and the condensation and the humidity, you know? From being in my car I usually eat them sort of right away, like I did with the other ones, the other two, but I got depressed because of the devil and God, because I'm tired of their bullshit. And I hope this world sinks, and everything in it, and everyone in it. Mushies, kajishish. Yeah, I had to it turned into a small strawberry. I gotta cut more of it off. So it's kind of just the pink inside. That was a big strawberry too. My head is so sore. It's still swollen and sensitive and sore. You know what I'm saying, man? Now I got strawberry and blackberry all over my toilet tissue and on the inside of the roll. Buggy gonna be in there all up in that shit. Just like all over our dead bodies. All them buggy gonna be eating us all. You're gonna be turning into maggots. Kumbaya, kumbaya. And me bread. Are they in my bread yet? Did they get into my bread, my fresh bread that I just bought today? Early this morning? Apparently I don't see any buggies in because they're probably eating all the potatoes and my carrots. I don't know, there's something in there that I don't like, that I don't see. I see it. I don't like all the shit they put on it. It looks like mold. I don't see. No, they weren't eating it. It's amazing. It's a fucking amazing. And I don't have no cheese to have a sandwich with. It's a fucking amazing. Yeah, I need my Q-tips too. I need to clean my ears out. They itch. I did this already. I forgot my aloe plant at the library. It should still be there. If not, I just get another one. And I'll be able to use it. And it won't die this time. Oh, I didn't want to use alcohol on my ears. Because it doesn't clean. It doesn't do what the peroxide does. No, it doesn't do like what that peroxide does. It doesn't like fizz and let me know that it's cleaning and getting the buggies out of my ears and the germs. I gotta use some peroxide because yeah. Kumbaya, kumbaya. Another FedEx? Damn. That was like the second one I've seen in less than 15 minutes. And it's the double truck, the double one. The double one. Because everybody got to mail away for all this crap. I can't preach the way I want to, the way God wants me to, because I'm in the wrong condition. I'm not healthy and I'm not well and I'm not in a home of my own so I can focus on what I need to. And most of all, I'm hurting, I'm dying, I'm sickly and dying. And I'm full of bugs, inside and out. Still quite a few people here. Can I hear? I need one more Q-tip. Kumbaya. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. A little cucaracha. What's up with that Sahara dust? I threw that over there. I meant to throw it in my bowl so I could throw it away in the garbage. I gotta go I gotta clean my car out. My food is being attacked, and it's gonna make it go bad. I can't go in and take a shower today. So now I gotta wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow and Thursday. So today I'm gonna have to suffer without a shower. Because they won't let me take another shower today. Because the devil is trying to kill me. Because I'm white. And my white people are trying to kill me because they're jealous. Because they don't want me to outlive them. They don't want me to do better than them. They want the limelight. They want to continue living so they could feel like the champions and the warriors. When they didn't even do the work that was required. And they cheated their way through. Because they fucked around and found out that smoking, drinking, drugging, sexing, partying, fucking, sucking, dicking, and licking wasn't the way. Because that didn't feed them for life. That fed their body, their pleasures, but it didn't keep them alive. They didn't know that during all that time they were doing what they were doing was killing them. So now when their ailments and sicknesses, infection and diseases were coming on, they realized, we better change our ways, or we're going to die. So you know what they did? They had to sell me so that they can live. Because they ran out of time. Their game was over a long time ago. That's why my mommy had to keep on having kid after kid after kid after kid. And then when God put her to work, she took care of Richie. And her kid after kid after kid after kid suffered. But he got to live to be 69 years old. And he got to drink from morning till night. And he got to take a shower every day and every night. He got to sleep in a bed every night. He got to watch TV or listen to music and eat meals, 3-course meals every day. He got to have tea or coffee or ice cream or root beer floats, his cigarettes, and whatever drugs he took in the beginning. Off of my mommy's hard-earned worked money that she got making at Caldor, thanks to me and President Clinton. Boy, do I regret that, President Clinton. I regret asking you to put the welfare recipients to work. But, not yes and no, because if it didn't go that route, we would have had a lot worse of a situation back then. It would have been what we're going through, what we're about to go through, like what Texas and all these other countries or states are going through. All of America would have been going through 10 times worse back then, because it was a whole lot worse back then. Because we had a whole bunch of baby mamas, and we had a bunch of prisoners and people drug dealing and doing drugs and smoking and drinking. Same shit going on today, but it was a whole lot worse back then. And it's only getting worse in many other different ways. Just on a greater level. Because there's more people. They're sacrificing their people so they could creep on in and take over. And hence all people like me are dying off and being pushed out. These little buggies in my skin. God, I got the message a long time ago. I knew everything you thought you were teaching me now, all these past 20 years of my punishment, I already knew. I was way past the level you thought I was on. You're treating me like I'm my sister. How she was back in the day. How you were you were training her. I already thought it all through. And I was trying to go around what they were doing. They were smoking, drinking, drugging, sexing, partying, fucking, sucking, dicking, and licking. And you just put me right in the swap middle of it. I was trying to stay away from them. But you didn't care because you were just trying to kill us off anyway. And I really don't want to be alive now anyway after all the damage to my body. You ruined it. I knew I was supposed to keep my body healthy. Duh. That's what's called staying alive, keeping yourself healthy and well and eating and putting good things in your body. Not smoking, drinking, drugging, sexing, partying, fucking, sucking, dicking, and licking, and snorting this and snorting that, and smoking that, smoking that, smoking this, and sucking that, and licking that, and dicking that. Y'all are sick. You're disgusting. And I know when I end this video, I'm going to remember what I went live and I really wanted to say. But I can't remember because I'm talking. I can't hear from the spirit when I'm talking. And when I go live, I get angry because I have to talk about what I know, what I've known, but I was prevented and avoided from being able to live the right way. But yet, God, the devil, allowed everybody else that's doing the wrong thing to live. And they've done the wrong things with it. And now, the one thing I will leave you with before I get angry and end the video, because I got to clean out my car and I got to eat my spinach that's going bad again, that I just bought earlier today, or yesterday. Actually, last night I think I bought it. Yeah. I bought it at Aldi's yesterday. But I didn't eat it yesterday because I ate something else. I can't remember what I ate instead. I think I had my ice cream. I ate something else. I can't remember what I ate. Damn, my car is loaded with buggies, yo. They going out to the parking lot. They just climbing out, going into the parking lot. Good, a couple less ones in my car. Good, thank you, Jesus. Oh, I know, because they're smelling the strawberry the water that I had, the salt water that I had and the strawberries soaking them in. I poured it out in the parking lot, and that's what they're smelling out there. Good. It'll take them out my car. I gotta put salt down on my car, on my floor, on my carpet, and all over. It'll kill them, and then I don't know if that'll affect the bombing though. When I do they call it defogging or fumigating. So. My ears are a little bit better. They don't itch. They're still clogged a little bit, but it is what it is, right? I might clean out my car right now. I gotta go clean my toad out on the top. on the top because the potatoes are eating away at my potatoes. And I got to go clean that area and get them out of my potatoes from eating them. So give me a few minutes. I'm going to go over there and do that now. And then I'm going to have to go buy another stem. That's $10. You see why I can't give away my money? Because I can't even use my money. Because they got me with buggies in here. And I need to buy this and roach motels and baits and stuff. And that still ain't even killing them. Because you know what? It's feeding them. Because they are immune to it. So I have a lot of adult buggies. And adult buggies are giving birth to a whole lot of more baby buggies that are giving birth to a whole lot of other baby buggies. And then those are growing into adults. And then more adults. And more adults. But, I forgot what I was going to say now. I forgot. I'll remember it, and then I'll have to post it if my phone is... I can't use the Wi-Fi on here in the parking lot. They only made it now to where you can only use it if you're inside, and you have to scan the QR code to use it. So I can't even sign into it when I'm inside there, like just connecting by Wi-Fi. You have to have the QR code and your passcode and all that stuff. So, no, I can't even do that. So, their benefits that they claim they're giving me by being a Black Card member, they're lying because they're not allowing me access. I have to scan a QR code, and I can only use it while I'm in the facility. Okay, but what if I don't want to go in the gym, but I just need the Wi-Fi? You see? So they're scamming. They don't want to pay the extra, or they want to make my life a living hell so I can't survive. You see these tactics, this strategy, and the government doesn't realize it because they're cuckoo, because they're all about the money, the sex, the drugs, the rock and roll, and the high life, and the lavish parties, and the lavish dinners, and restaurants, and all that. They don't know what's really going on in their own country, and how it's being infiltrated, and what's the word? Invaded. Okay, I've seen it since I was a little girl. Anyway, goodbye, good riddance. I gotta clean my car because they're eating my potatoes and my carrots, and I need to eat them for tomorrow. And my broccoli, it's going bad because I had it in the produce bag and it was very hot and humid. So I have to fight God, the devil, and the minions and heathens and hellions and demons and trolls to stay alive. And then I gotta worry about the phone charging. Then I gotta worry about cleaning my car, doing my laundry, taking showers, eating, going there, going here. I'm just spending my money and giving it away, and I'm not able to use it for me to stay alive. I'm just paying car insurance, car repairs. I'm buying products to keep my clothes and wash my clothes and keep them clean constantly, or my shoes and my boots or whatever. And I can't even do that because my car is infested, and I can't afford to get a fucking new interior because they keep making me have to give my money away to everybody else, and I don't have money for me. Go fuck yourselves, motherfuckers. Go fuck yourselves.